Testing 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. Papa Jerry D in Tennessee. We're in the house. Looks like the mic check's working.
All right. So, let's talk about some gainers. This starting out this Monday. Nuverra Environmental Solutions, NES, up 30% on the day. What was interesting, if you go look at the day, just one today, it doesn't look really exciting. But here's the thing. The price of this thing compared to last Friday is a significant difference here. So let's go full screen. So 141 up to 316, 141% change. If you look over here on the left side there for percent change, 141% at the peak. So I mean, if somebody got in right here and it started dropping, even if you're like, oh man, she's going down, you still made 85% on your money. That's not a bad day. I mean, it's still a cheap stock. I mean, if 142, 146 last Friday. So you probably wouldn't have got in there unless you knew about the news. So they released a story. And this is a fine example on how news will and can affect stocks. When they get out in the public's attention. Select Energy Services enters into a definitive agreement to acquire Nuverra Environmental Solutions, NES, and closes on the acquisition of the U.S. onshore assets of HB Reynolds. So they're acquiring two, and I've not checked out the other one. This was the main one I focused on. It says it further strengthens water services segment through the market consolidation, geographic expansion, increased weight to production, related solutions, additional sizable pipeline. Was that right? I guess so. Size pipeline and disposal infrastructure footprint across the Haynesville, Bacon, northeast to bolster the water infrastructure segment with meaningful opportunity for future gathering, recycling, infrastructure development. Man, that's a mouthful. Addition of landfill operations, North Dakota provides unique opportunity for service line expansion and industrial diversification. All right. So they are leading provider of sustainable full life cycle water and chemical solutions to the U.S. unconventional oil and gas industry. Today announced that it has entered into an agreement to acquire Nuverra Environmental Solutions, NES, for total consideration of approximately $45 million, including the assumption of approximately $20 million of long-term debt net cash. Under the terms of the agreement, Nuverra stockholders will receive approximately 4.2 million shares of select Class A common stock in exchange for all outstanding shares of Nuverra. So there was a buying frenzy today after that news article come out from the market open. I guess, well, maybe not. Yeah. 9:30 a.m. Yeah, I mean, she took off. That's all there is to it. It took off. It went up. People are probably in and out today pretty quick. You see the green and the red, the buys and the sells are in here. So people, as soon as they spike, people went in to flip a quick dollar is what they've done. Okay, over 100% on your money. I'm getting tangled up here in my cord. All right, so, I mean, that's not a bad day, over 100% on your money. So, and this was just a news release off of this stock. So, PR Newswire. So it pays to listen to the news in the mornings on these news releases, because you never know. Jump on the stock, look at it, look the ticker, see what the company is, and then look at the price action, see if anybody's buying into it. And apparently this morning, this stock was hot this morning. I mean, that's beautiful the way she jumped, right? And if you didn't get in time right here, wait for that dip, come in and buy in there, and maybe get you a good little flip right there and make you a little money. I'm not saying to buy into this stock. I'm just saying this is you could have made money today. This is not financial advice. I'm not a stock advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a lonely old man in East Tennessee, Papa Jerry in East Tennessee, talking about stocks. So that's not a bad day on that stock. Let's move on to the next one. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah, okay. SeaChange International, SEAC. Kind of the same deal, except in the afternoon hours today. So, I mean, pretty good climb in the afternoon. So, this is a late in the day trade. They release news. Bloomberg, which is very big, widely listened to. If you're on Sirius XM, if you listen to them, you probably heard this story today. Social video app Triller. I keep thinking of Michael Jackson's Thriller. Social video app Triller is in merger talks with SeaChange. So, Triller, a social video platform that counts TikTok among its rivals, is in talks to go public through a merger with SeaChange International Corporated, according to a person with the knowledge of this matter. A transaction would be announced as soon as this week, said the person who requested anonymity because the talks are private. A transaction is set private. It's on. Wait a minute. Did I say private? Talks are private. Wait a minute. This is Bloomberg. It ain't that private if it's on Bloomberg. I'm sorry. I just couldn't resist that. Talks are private. Oh my word. This was planned. Come on. They put this out here and the stock jumped. A transaction is set to value the Triller at a premium to its most recent valuation, which was $1.25 billion, according to PitchBook. It's possible the talks could fall apart at the last minute. Okay, this is not set in stone. This still is another example of how a news release and hype and social media can cause something to spike. It just happens. Okay, the market's been crazy. The market has been crazy. So it's just Donald J. Trump. Wait a minute, let's read a little further down here. I just saw our previous president, U.S. President Donald J. Trump listed here. Los Angeles-based Triller, like TikTok, says its proprietary artificial intelligence technology lets users post short-form videos with music and filters. The app has counted former U.S. President Donald J. Trump, Justin Bieber, Alicia Keys among its verified users. Okay, so Donald Trump is a user of this app. So they claim. So it has been downloaded 250 million times, its website shows. So, Trump, who has agreed to a deal with special purpose acquisition company that is funding the formation of a social media platform known as Truth Social, turned to Thriller earlier this year after being suspended from Twitter. His most recent post on Twitter condemned the Capitol riots in January. So, okay, so Trump's using the app. He confirmed he's using the app. So, this was on Bloomberg, even those private talks, secret private talks, public Bloomberg release news. This thing was up like. Let's go to full screen. Let's go to full screen. This is insane. Oh, don't tell me there's no internet. Oh, what are you doing to me, internet? There we go. We're back up. We're back up. What are we doing here? People, they're working on my lines out here. They're replacing the telephone poles out in my neighborhood, and this stuff has been sporadic. But look at this. Look at this climb. This right here is such a fast climb. You have to get in. You have to be in it quick. When it starts going, you have to be in it. And sometimes it happens so fast. Sometimes it'll drop as fast as it goes up. So you be careful. If you go into something, a trade like this, the SeaChange International Incorporated, I mean, the end of the day, this thing is just going up crazy, and it closes on a high. So it got up to 173. It had been at 77 cents. So at 145% on your money, if you look there on the left, percent change, 145%. And that's not a bad way to end the day. So just off of this Bloomberg press release, maybe that person that is anonymous, maybe that was Donald J. Trump that did that. I don't know. I'm not saying it is. I'm not trying to get sued or anything. I'm just saying, who was it? We don't know. We don't know who released the news. Bloomberg's not telling, but they released the news. It was private talks, but apparently it's public talks because it was on Bloomberg. I mean, it's. I think it was planned. Somebody made some money today. So anyway, that's just another example of news how can affect these penny stocks. And I guess that's not considered. It was under $1, so it hit over $1, and it looks like it's going to stick. We're going to see what the rest of this thing's going to do the rest of the week. It will be interesting. So, energy focus, EFOI. Here's another one today. So one day, gradual climb, but look, this is like from news. This is like from old news. Well, let's go to the story. So Energy Focus launches NUVO, a virus-targeted UVC air disinfector to the public. So this is news. This is a COVID thing, I guess. To clean the air, help protect people from diseases, infectious diseases. The news is designed to intercept, destroy 99.9% of the airborne pathogens, including SARS-CoV-2 and its variants. So this is a product to help clean the air and protect people. This is released off of Business Wire back on December 8th. So right after the news spike that morning on the 8th, this thing jumped, right? But it dropped. Okay? And then it's been up and down, but it's on a steady climb up. This is like a COVID, this biotech, it's like a COVID thing, biotech thing that COVID is going to make this stock very popular. Look at that, man. People were in at $2. Okay, $2. It got up to $4.19, okay, that Wednesday. Dropped. I'd say people got in here and they were selling off what brought the price down. And see all this red down here? People were selling off, making their profit. They got in, the news hit. They bought the rumor. Then the price went up as people were panicked, or there was just a buying frenzy after the news, okay? It's what's going on with the stock. Last Wednesday, there was a buying frenzy. It went up. And as soon as it went up, the people that bought in the rumor was selling the news off, and that's what's causing they're dropping. They're trying to get out of their position, and they're dropping the price because they're taking the bid price to get out, to exit their position. So they're dropping the position. So they locked in their profits, so to speak. And I imagine as the price is going up, people's buying in now that they're locked in their profits because they're expecting, look at this slow, steady climb. This is what you want it to do. So if you're investing and you're doing things long term, people probably went locked in their profits, okay? And you be careful about doing this, but if you go and buy in within like, is it 90 days, 60, 90 days, something like that. And if you have a loss, you cannot count that as a loss because it's a wash sale. Look up a wash sale if you're interested in that. But the buying in so quick, the IRS will not let you take a loss. So be careful when you do this kind of stuff. But I'd say a lot of people's probably bought in. Some of us probably just took their profit and just walked away from it and moved on to the next stock. And sometimes that's the best thing to do. Maybe you kind of stay away from 60 to 90 days, so where you're out of the wash sale thing. Or if you have another brokerage in another, like E-Trade versus TD Ameritrade, if you have two different accounts on two different brokerages, jump over to the other brokerage and then buy in and for your long-term hold and watch it slowly climb up. This is on a slow, steady climb. This is nice. I mean, it pulled back a little bit. Okay, so, but as you can tell, if you're backing out, I mean, it's on a slow, steady climb. We'll see if it holds its price, though. So this thing has jumped from $2, right at $2, okay, $2.201, up to $4.81. That's not a bad week. To trade your money, that's not a bad week. So, just another example on how news can affect the stock. I mean, just off of this this product, they're releasing this product. This stock may go on up over time. You won't know till it does it, okay? I mean, I'm not saying you should buy into this stock. I'm going to leave links. You do your own research. You go out, do Google searches, go look at Twitter, see what people's talking about on Twitter, Reddit, Investors Hub, just different spots. Just do Google searches about the companies and find out about these stocks. And just make your own decision, your own informed decision on if you're comfortable with investing in these stocks. But I guarantee you, somebody was on Twitter at this point and was tweeting about there's fixing to be news any day, and the news got released. So people bought in. News was released. People's made their profit. They sold out. It consolidated. People locked in their profits, and then people have still been, it's been trading a little bit, not as much as it was right here with the news. Okay, but the price, if you look, it's at a higher high by the end of the day today than it has been, and it's holding its price. So we'll see what the rest of the week holds for this stock. I'll be watching this stock just to see where it goes. But anyway, I wanted to mention these three right off the bat, man, to this Monday. I mean, I hope you guys watch my channel. I hope you have a profitable week. This is stuff you want to happen. This is the stock market has been crazy the past 2 years anyway. But stocks are still hopping, even with, fears of this COVID variant that's, on the rise. It's hitting over 20 states now, and stocks are still performing. You just got to keep your eyes open, got to go out, watch Bloomberg, Investors Hub, Yahoo Finance pushes all kinds of stuff that gets released. So off of PR Newswire and stuff. So look at Twitter, people talking about the stocks. You just got to keep your eyes up for the right opportunity. Excuse me, got hiccups. But you got to keep your eyes open for the right opportunity. Just be careful. Trade scared. The way this stock jumped up like this, it could have dropped that quick. Okay, this is like, bam. You know, this stock freaking exploded after the news release. And just, I mean, it just went crazy. It's insane how much it went up. Over 105%. So it started out like around 2, but it was up 2%, and then bam, it was over $4 fast. So, I'm sure there's been some people made some money off of this stock. I mean, that's good. You just got to catch this stuff at the right time. And a lot of times I've done a video on using E-Trade scanner. Run a scanner and look at the, 5%, 10% gainers and catch them as they're going up. This went up so fast, it's going to be hard to catch it. Okay, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't in this stock, but I'm watching it. It popped fast. And my guess is somebody was watching some people on Twitter. I'm sure that there's somebody on Twitter's been watching this stock and may have a little, I shouldn't say inside information. They've just been watching the company and been, kind of had an idea or they knew that they were probably talking about the product, and maybe the company tweeted on the website they have a Twitter account, and they tweeted that they're fixing to release their product, but they didn't say when. And people bought in off the news that they're saying, we're fixing to announce the release of our product. We're still testing or whatever, yada, yada, yada. We don't know, watch out for our news release soon. People bought in. Bam, the stock jumped $2 a share, and people made some money. So it just pays to keep your eyes open. You got to actually be proactive and be looking for these things, okay? Don't chase somebody else's trades. Don't chase my trades, anybody else's. Go out and watch Twitter, iHub. Just watch Bloomberg news releases and stuff. Twitter's probably not bad. If you can get a few people there that you're following on Twitter that's talking about stocks, then that's a good place to start. And just watch the stock. Look at the L2 in the timing sales and see what the price action is doing, what the price of the stock. If you see a lot of green, it's probably a good time to jump in. So anyway, just wanted to talk about these 3 stocks today. It's a good start for Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We have a holiday coming up here. Christmas is up on us. Hope this week is a good profitable week for everybody, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. But thanks for checking out my video, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye. Hey, thanks for coming by. Glad you checked out the video. Hope you liked it. If you like it, please click on the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. May God bless you, and I hope you have a good day. Bye. Bella's got to be right up under me, don't you, Bella? Oh, my word. Cloudy day. Looks like it may rain. Clouds out over the valley. East Tennessee Valley. And Bella, she's just happy to be around.